So let's try these two questions then. So number one, find the volume of a cylinder with a radius of that and the length of that. So note, first of all, the units are inconsistent. So I would convert this to meters. 1.36 meters. I wouldn't convert that to millimeters. We tend to stick to meters when we're talking about volumes. If we might get we'll get a very large answer in cubic millimeters, so stick to meters. So formula: volume pi r squared, the area of the end, multiplied by the length. That's the formula. So just plug it straight into the calculator in one hit. Pi button multiplied by, what's the radius? 36 times 10 to the minus 4. Squared. So how would I put that into the calculator? I'd go 36 and then I'd hit the times 10 to the x button, minus, so I'd hit the minus button, which is probably a minus with a bracket by it, and then the 4, and then I'd hit the x squared button to get that. So that's what you key into the calculator. So that will give you pi times 36 times 10 to the minus 4 squared times the length, which is 1.36. So that's how I do it in one hit on the calculator. And I'd get an answer of, anybody do this? Sorry. 5.54. Any agreement there? Unit? Meters? No, we're finding a volume. So meters cubed, yeah. Cubic meters for volume. And you've given me your answer to 3, presumably you've rounded to 3 significant figures. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, check it out. Do this on the calculator, please. Number 2, a bit more involved. Find the radius of a circle with an area of this. Well, I need to remember the formula for the area of a circle. It's pi r squared. So I've got to rearrange that for r. The radius is being squared and then times by pi. So what's the first thing to get rid of? The last thing that was done, it was multiplied by pi, so divide by pi. So divide both sides by pi. And we're left with that. Now r squared is that, so how do I get r? Square root. Square root of the area over pi. So now just bang in the numbers. The radius, therefore, is going to equal, hit the square root button on my calculator, hit the fraction button on my calculator. So that's what I'm going to put into the calculator. And then I'll get the square root of, so what's the area? 13.6 times 10 to the minus 3. Using the times 10 to the button and then the minus button over the pi. And then I'll get the radius. And it turns out to be and the unit is meters. Right. So this might be a case where I'd say, well, actually, that's rather an inconvenient unit, so what would I say? Yeah. No. 66 millimeters, if that's right. Just move it 3 places to the right. Yeah. So the radius is around about 66 millimeters. Yeah?